This is Macbeth, London. I usually make these demonstrations on a glass table, but I'm not in my flat now, so I can't. I don't really have a glass table to do this on. This video is about moving heavier objects. I've been practicing with forks, and this is just, I think it's just an odd piece of metal. It's probably from a folder or something. It looks like one of those clasps on a folder. And this is just a metal whale. It's got a pointed tip. I just sharpened that tip, so it's the new base for my side wheels. For these videos, for moving heavier objects in general, you should practice prompting them physically. Give them a little nudge. And as they move, try to prolong their movement, and then try to get them moving in the opposite direction. So, which I'm doing now. Just realize also that there's an issue with polarities when you do this. So the object will probably find the North Pole and set itself in the North Pole basis, and then work around that pole, right? So it's working a bit like a magnet. And you'll know you're actually doing something if you can get it to wiggle around that pole a bit more. So just don't think you're doing it. It's working just because it goes in one direction and it comes back to the same direction it was at. Try to get it to go beyond that direction, like I'm doing now. And I actually knocked it off. Try to get it to move beyond just beware of the Earth's magnetic fields, and get it to move beyond that, just the North Pole, and shift it. So it'll be moving in a pendular way, and just play around with that a bit. Remember to prompt it physically, and then after you can do that, give it a mental nudge. Prompt it mentally, and which I'll try to do now. There you go. There you go. Good boy. Try to prompt it mentally, and then it will move. So breaking the inertia is a big deal with this. Yeah. So now it's moving quite nicely, and it usually takes a bit of warming up to do. So there it's settled into its north-south position, which is the most difficult to move. So when you're practicing it, put it in another position, move it around. But once it locks in, it's pretty hard to move again. But I mean, this is it. I think I'll post a video on using a fork later on. I hope this is helpful and useful. I'll see you guys soon.